Happy Self-Care Saturday. I hope you have something wonderful planned for yourself. Today I want to start a series about our community and the importance of mental health. So let's go. Mental health is a very important aspect of life. We don't hear people talking about it as much because of the fact that we have stigmas attached to it and you can't see it as much as you can see physical health. Issues are more common than you think. About 1 in 5 adults will experience mental health problems this year alone. Our mental wellness affects us in almost every aspect of life. It affects how we act in social settings, how we process stress, how we empathize, and more. In the past, it was commonly believed that mental health issues were hereditary, but recent studies show that mental health disorders are more commonly due to trauma or abuse experienced in your lifetime, chemical imbalances, and family history plays a role as well. Here's a list of some common disorders that affect our community. As a community, there are things we can do to prevent mental illness. We can start by simply talking about it more. More discussion is important, but I don't want to diminish the importance of mental illness. Having a low day or a few doesn't necessarily mean you suffer from depression. Also, every hothead you know might not be suffering from a personality disorder.
The opioid crisis continues to devastate our communities, costing over $100 billion annually. Yet, we're still not courageous enough to talk about mental illness. Why? The number one cause of disability in our country, costing nearly $200 billion in lost wages annually. Depression, number one cause of disability worldwide. Suicide rates continue to climb among adults, adolescents, and even children. Think back to shaking your neighbor's hand. Think about some of the first thoughts that came to mind. Great dress, cool shirt. Even for the most open-minded, judgment is a natural part of our human condition. However, when that judgment escalates to discrimination, prejudice, even hostility, it becomes a breeding ground for stigma.
We'll stop there for today. Next week, we'll talk about the definition of protective and risk factors and give some examples. Have a great week.